Greetings, everyone, or should I say, our dearest heartstrings. We are here for our introductory session, and this month is very special at Right to Reflect community. We have had several 7-day journeys. This one is really closer to my heart. It's called Heartstrings because of various reasons, and we are going to see why. This is our 7-day journey to self discovery through journaling. Many of you have reached out to me asking, what is journaling? How do we do it? Or I've been journaling, but I've not found myself yet. What we are saying at Right to Reflect this month is nurture your heart, honor your mind, and embrace your truest self. So these 7 days will be based on little prompts or activities, if you will, and we are going to go through this guided journaling together. I will also be doing it along with you. So thank you for those of you who have signed up for this 7-day journey along with me. Ramya Varadarajan, CEO and co-founder of Right to Reflect organization. So let's jump right into it. What is the one word that describes how you're feeling today? And would you be able to tell a why along with the purpose of that one word that you're feeling? As soon as we wake up, there are several things that comes to our mind, several values, several emotions. It depends on how we have slept through the night, what happened the previous day. A lot of things come along the way as we go through this process every single day, right? Every day I wake up with gratitude, self love, and self reflection, more so our Right to Reflect communities along with me, right? What is the one word that describes how you're feeling today? Are you able to describe it with a purpose, with an intention filled from your inside? So, self reflection is something that helps us to connect with our own selves, our own inner selves, and emotions that we feel. Many times we subside those emotions depending on whom we are with or the environment we are in. What we are saying is in this self reflection, we don't have to have any boundaries. Likewise, is gratitude. Are we gaining control, clarity over our own personal growth with gratitude? Do we nurture our self compassion towards ourselves? That is self love. We are selfless in providing this self love to others around us. Are we selfless in providing that to our own selves? We will go through that process during this journaling effort. So, why heartstrings? It's more than just journaling. I have been journaling personally over 2 decades, yes, beyond 20 to I would say even 24. Yeah, 20, around 24 to 25 years. Every single day, at least a line of thought that goes on to pen and paper, not just onto a digital device, but goes on to a pen and paper every single day right then. So it's about weaving the heartstrings of emotions, memories, and aspirations into a meaningful self discovery experience. So that's why we have named this workshop Heartstrings. And you're all our and my very own heartstrings, right? It allows us to be empowered because it is the most safest and non-judgmental way to explore our inner thoughts and feelings. So you and this journey, your journey, which is our journey, it is going to help cultivate gratitude and appreciation towards everyone, everything, more so your own selves. So my own selves, right? Developing self-awareness and emotional resilience is the need of the hour. Are we resilient? We are living a fast-paced life, probably to the power n, right? And are we self resilient in this fast paced world? Are we giving ourselves into the situation, or are we rising above and beyond? And are we able to reflect along with it? Are we able to embrace authenticity? Are we our own true selves? All of this comes via journaling. It helps you tell yourself who you are, right? So, in very simple terms, journaling is that sacred space where thoughts, emotions, and dreams unfold. You don't have to worry about what others will think, what how they will feel. It is about us. It's about you. It is an act of putting your inner world onto paper, and believe me, by doing so, you will gain a lot of clarity, that self expression. You'll find that expression of yourself, and self discovery will automatically bloom. Imagine a seed that you're planting, and after, say, about 45, 65 days, you see a small little bloom coming in onto that seed. How happy would you be? That's the that's the seed that you're planting with journaling, for your own selves, for your own self expression and self discovery. Many have asked me, are there different types of journaling? Oh, yes, there are many different types. What we are going to do in this session is going to be a prompt based journaling. And I would say it's a combination of prompt based journaling and reflection journaling. So I'm going to give you a prompt every single day. You've already received one for day one today, and it is going to be clubbed with reflection journaling, and it might also come with some gratitude. But there are many other forms: stream of conscious journaling. So you sit during a particular time and you start journaling, and you start journaling what you're thinking. Then bullet journaling are few bullet points. Prompt based, I told you, you will receive a prompt. You don't have to think much about what do I journal today. So there will be an activity or a starting cue, if you will, to kick your thoughts off with utmost self care and love. Gratitude journaling. Every day we feel gratified towards, say, three small things or three people around you. That's gratitude. Reflection is you sit and reflect, think about how the day has been, whether you've reacted or whether you've responded to situations, to people, how you've thought about yourself, how you showed up for yourself. All those will come under reflection journaling. Then there is manifestation journaling. There's so many visualization happening in our mind and heart. For example, if I want to do a master's in, um, say, if I want to do masters in, um, say, MS in counseling, my master's in counseling, I would, and from University of Austin, Texas, say, right? I would uh, I would want to manifest that visual of um, getting my master's degree, right, on the great podium of University of Texas, Austin, Texas, right, UTA, for example. So I want to live that dream today, even though I, for example, I don't have that today. I want to live that dream. How will I feel standing on the podium? How will I feel receiving my degree? How will I feel wearing the graduation coat? How will I feel? What would my class compose of? Who all will be there? Who all will be my friends? Will my family attend? So all these, right now, it brings a spark into me, right? Like that, you all will have, say, for example, I want to build a house, that's multi-storied, and all small little details. So you start manifesting your dreams via journaling. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, right? It might take time, but as you put your thoughts to paper, you are already visualizing it once. Visualizing it for the second time is only a step away, right? We have to start somewhere. Art journaling is, many of us would be interested to write, this stencil sketch, or many of us are great with colors. So any type of involving art with journaling is art journaling. You could play a music and record it, right, on any instrument. So journaling is a very flexible practice. There is no right or wrong way. All that I would say is once you start, there is never end to it. You're going to tell me tomorrow, once you start journaling, that Ramya, there are 1,001 forms of journaling, and you have touched upon only a variety here. And that is true, my friend. It Journaling is a practice. All that we have to do is we have to start and stay consistent with it, right? And why did we term this as a 7-day journey to self discovery and self love? Because that is our theme at Right to Reflect this month. While we are embracing a year long mindful growth in 2025, as we reflect, renew, and rise together, because we have seen, I have experienced this, all these pointers in its entirety, all through the 20-24 years of journaling. Self reflection, journaling is a mirror to your inner world. And you would see day one activity is that mirror itself, right? Because um, during the due course of daily routine, our thoughts and our intentions gets buried into that routine, right? What we are doing with this type of self reflection is we are tracking the patterns of our mindset. And this journaling acts as a safe space to explore whatever we want to explore. There is no limit to my imagination on where I want to be on paper. Is there? Say tomorrow I want to rise up in the land of rising sun, Japan. There is no way I have to wait to get my visa, wait to get my tickets, right? On paper, I can be anywhere. I can visualize it already. Why would someone um impose a rule on me in my journaling? There is no rules. There are no rules. Then emotional processing and clarity. I told you, it is an outlet. Journaling is an outlet to release our emotions. It turns abstract thoughts into very structured reflections. And over the due course of years, you will see with consistency, it will be very, very easy to gain that clarity and perspective once you start and sit to write, right? And recognizing and embracing your authentic self, that's the most key part that I feel in today's world that is digitalized everywhere. Something that we lack is embracing our authentic self. Journaling encourages that honesty with ourselves, and it helps us uncover our desires, values, and passion. We have to uncover all those to understand who we truly are. I keep telling everyone that I'm not a mother because I have a daughter. I'm a mother by choice, and along with her, I grow. So there's certain things in our lives happen for a reason. Are we able to find that reason and connect it deeply to our passion? Journaling will help us with all that. Lastly, but this is not the last point, but at least the least, healing and self compassion through writing. How many of us pull ourselves down from the inside when the situation demands much more from us? So, journaling helps to validate our own emotions, it helps to challenge, and foster that resilience that we need. And that self love grows when you see your journey being documented. Imagine an autobiography. All of us can become authors, right? In our own world, in our own languages that we are capable of. Looks like the birdie also wants to become one. I love nature, and that's another reason why we are sitting amidst nature today. I wanted to give it a thought and wanted to manifest recording something in nature. So, what to expect in these 7 days journey? Day one is going to be mirror within. I'm not going to let you know about everything that we are going to uncover during these 7 days, because I want to hear it from each and every one of you taking this journey along with me. So I'm going to reveal half of the theme. There's still other half that you would see on the flyer, the poster every day that comes out in our group, dedicated group. So day one is mirror within. I told you it reflects who I am. I want the same reflection for each one of you. Day two is gratitude threads. Day three is embracing. My, so which is your inner child. Day 4 is the love I deserve. Day 5 is rewriting my story. Day 6 is dreams in motion. Day 7 finally is a love letter to myself. Why would I want to wait for someone else to write me a love letter? You don't need to wait for anyone, in fact. And you know what? You would be the Valentine of your lives, of your own lives. So, this is your journey. I keep telling everyone be honest, be very, very kind. And I humbly request and also demand at the same time to allow time and to trust this process. Believe me, if you want to be a premium journaling member, I would recommend you to trust this process. There's nothing that happens without a process, and I am one for I give in to the process because it molds me, and I ask the same from all my heartstrings here, from all my reflectors. And what are some best practices and tips? I keep hearing, Ramya, you've done this for years. How can I get to that point? Or it's not easy for me, right? I tell everyone there is this 2 minutes rule of habit building that we have learned as a community. Anything that you cannot do for longer, start it off with with just 2 minutes every single day. Be consistent. So set a dedicated space and time. That space should always be ready for your journaling. Write freely, no judgment, no perfection. What you call is perfection is yourself, right? And now to start that journey off, in case if you have not journaled before, use these prompts as guide, but let your emotions lead, right? It's only these prompts are only going to be a kickstarter for your journey. But then through the journey is going to be your emotions that's going to show you the path. Be consistent, be flexible. Journaling is a journey, it's not a chore. You don't have to do it every single day like brushing your teeth. Brushing your teeth is a chore, but we do it happily, right? Will we step out of the house without brushing? So, likewise, there is never going to be a day that I hit my bed, hit my sack without journaling. It should become akin to your skin, you know. Reflect on past entries for growth and insight. So it's not that I journal today and then I let go of it. After a week, there are weekly reflections, I do monthly reflections, which really deepens your thought of becoming who you are, right? You want to embrace that growth. So these are some very minor tips and best practices, and we will see more along the 7 day journey. I want to leave you with a great thought of what is reflection in me. Since we today we are going to deal with that mirror impression of ourselves, what is your intention for this journaling journey? Let's look into this small short video and we will wrap this session up.
I like being you, said the reflection in the mirror. To me, you are perfectly perfect. I blushed. Me? Yes, you. And by the way, you have wonderful eyes. I blinked, astonished. I do? Absolutely. They sparkle like stars on the darkest of nights. I gazed downward. Thank you. Your eyes sparkle too. Sweet of you to say. You have a marvelous voice. I gently whispered. You really think so? Of course. You sound as joyous as a songbird, whistling in the trees. You have a magnificent smile. I sheepishly grinned. Well, Mama always says, start every day with a smile. I agree. Your smile is as bright and cheerful as the sun in the sky, and you are quite smart. I took a step towards the mirror. I do try very hard. You sure do. You're as brilliant as a rocket scientist. I like that you are friendly. I leaned in closer. It's very important to be nice, you know. It sure is. You're as peaceful as a butterfly. And you have a lot of courage. I raised my head high. I auditioned for the school play today. Outstanding. You're as brave as a lion. You're a fantastic dancer. I spread my arms wide till fast I can twirl. Around and around I went. Amazing. You're as graceful as a dolphin gliding through the sea. I flopped on the ground, giggling and the room playfully spun around. And you have a terrific laugh. Thank you very much. Your chuckle fills the air with bubbly joy. Most of all, I like your heart. Your kindness is as beautiful as a rainbow. I stood up and walked towards the mirror. To me, you are perfectly perfect. I gently pressed my hands against the glass. I like being you. We smiled in unison. I like being you too. I want to be you forever.
So that was perfectly perfect, right? Do you like being you? I love being me. See you around my heartstrings. Perfectly perfect. Take care. Bye.